Hi guys, take two. I was halfway through my vlog and the UPS man pulled in and his muffler was so loud I couldn't even hear myself. 4 big boxes. We're renovating the borough and we decided to use our tax refund toward that because a new trailer, even anything like what this is, would be probably $20,000 if you could get your hands on it. So, and that would be starting. So I ordered a fantastic fan, which everybody who's got one raves. I think we have one in our bathroom in the big trailer, but I'm not sure. And I also ordered one for our big trailer, our 21 foot. That's the big trailer now compared to the burrow, because there's a vent over my bed and I have to stand on the bed to get it open and closed. This fan has a remote and you can raise it and lower it. It'll blow out or down, and if it gets rained on, it'll close. But we ordered, it's like a plastic hood that goes over it, so the rain, you can have it open when it's raining, unless it's really monsoon. Excuse me, so I'm looking forward to that because I sleep in the queen bed at the end of the trailer and there's 2 teeny little windows, but they're at my feet, they're not up by my head. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, back to business at hand. Last we spoke, I was having trouble breaking 150. I'd play with it, even doing my version, not real strict. I was having trouble breaking it. So Saturday was my daughter's first wedding shower. It was very nice. It was held at a restaurant. I had, I'm going to be talking a little food porn, but nothing super intense. I had 1/3 pound hamburger patty with cheese and about 6 little french fries. I lost the next day. I was really pleased. I did take carb blockers. Then the next day was graduation, my soon-to-be son-in-law's graduation, and we went to the venue. It started at 11, but we arrived at 9:30 so we could get the seats we wanted, which I had picked them when my daughter graduated, and it's at the back of the auditorium. It's the sports arena, the back of the sports arena facing the stage, exactly in the middle. So we didn't have stairs to go down because we had, my husband and I don't do great with stairs, and his grandma and grandpa are 15 years older than me. I'm kind of smack between the mother and the mother-in-law, age-wise. So we got there, but oh, I even had a cushion, but it was a long sit because it didn't start till 11, and that went well. And then we went back to the same restaurant where we'd had the shower and where we had gone for my daughter's after graduation dinner. And we didn't have to pay this time because we paid the last time. That was the deal. So I ordered fish, but I ordered it fried. But because of the DS, I can handle a little more fat. I got a baked potato instead of fries, and I ate it with just butter on it. And then they didn't have, usually at this place, last time I was there, they had these garlic spikes that were, oh my God, bread is my thing. Salty, crunchy, and bread. I didn't eat any cake at the shower, and it was a pretty cake, and everybody said it was tasty. So we did not order dessert, but oh, there was garlic toast, and I did eat several pieces of that. Took my carb blockers, and I lost again. So this morning I was 146.5. That's down at least 1/2 to 3/4 pound every day. I'm not displeased, except tomorrow is my DNIC appointment. And the last time I was there, I was 144 on my scale, and the time before that I was 142 on my scale. So I just really did not want to go in with me creeping up. You know, if I can go in under at 145 or under, I can say, well, I fluctuate between 140 and 145. And he probably believed me. I'm in the 140, so it may not be an issue. I just never know. He may have gotten over his hissy fit. They haven't given me a cost estimate yet, and I'm waiting to see. Something that I've been aware of this week, you know, last time, well, my first goal was 155, and I got all the way down to, got all the way down to 153, and then I panicked. That was the first time I ever got that low. I've talked about that before. I've been down 155, 160, 160-ish a lot. I mean, I go down and then I go up, and then I go down and I go up and I go up. I do more than the HCG 2-step. I do the HCG 22 steps. But, so this time I was huddled at 150, and I'm thinking, well, what about being 150? It's decent. I look okay. I mean, you know, but I have to say, when I was, you know, 200, in the high 200s, 300, and a little higher, 20 pounds, you didn't notice it. Now it seems like every pound I'm noticing it. And yeah, I do want to get down to 140. I got out my little spring that you put on your chest and you do this, and so I'm hoping at 140 this is the most diminished I've seen it, and I'm hoping to tighten it up a little bit. I have a facer size book, and years ago I bought facer size VHS videos, and I should be doing that. You know, if I'm contemplating having this tucked surgically, I need to see what I can do, because once they start mucking around with your face, that gets scary. You know, they mess up under here, I can stuff here and camouflage there, but on your face, it's like, So, it's like this top I'm wearing now that I did get at an HCG boutique. It's a heavy, slippery material. It's not the real light chiffon, but black and brown. I didn't usually used to wear black and brown. Brown's not a bad color on me, but since I've been red, I can't do black without another color, because I'm too yellow. It just takes me out. But when I first got this out to wear it, I was probably 155, between 155 and 160. And today when I put it on, it's like, oh, this is getting kind of big. And I don't remember. Oh, I wore it yesterday when I put it on yesterday, but even today that half a pound down feels like it's bigger. So I guess my point is that when you are thin, and it just like still is foreign to me, when you are thin, every pound makes a difference. And when I was, you know, 300 pounds, these little girls would say, oh, I just put on weight, I have 15 pounds to take off. And I'd roll my eyes like, you know, well, I got 150 pounds, 15 pounds or more to take off. But now I get it, you know. And I have to be aware of talking like a fat person when I don't look like a fat person. When I talk about in a restaurant being on an eating plan or that sort of thing, diet, I get a little bit of look like, what the hell are you doing on a diet? It's a whole different way of living, a whole different mindset. And I'm reveling a little bit. I think I talked about this once before, in the fact that I can throw crap in my grocery cart. I can walk around eating something I shouldn't, and nobody blinks an eye because I'm a thin old lady. And I am thin. Oh my God, I am thin. My friend calls me willowy. She's shorter than me, that's why I seem willowy to her. Once I get my back skin tucked, then maybe I'll feel more willowy, but I still have so much skin around my middle. It would be nice if I could have some sort of indentation at my waist and not just straight from under my boobs all the way down to my hips. I have trouble keeping my pants up sometimes. So the restoration on the burro continues. Mostly I'm just doing lots of shopping. I'm figuring out what I want. The carpet samples finally came. I had to kind of contact them, and it was like an oops, well, they'll go out. And it's looking, the color is called Lily, and one of these days when the weather's nice, I'll pull everything out in the daylight and videotape it so you can see what colors are shaping up. It's called Lily, and it's kind of a hot lipstick red, pinky magenta with some peachy undertones, like pink flamingo. And that's kind of what I'm using at the dollar store. All the flamingo stuff is out, and at Joann's I had bought some flamingo towels because they were like 2 for $8. And when I was a little girl, I turned 7 years old just when we hit Charlotte, North Carolina. We had been living in Detroit, and my father had been with Chrysler, and he took a job with Celanese in Charlotte, North Carolina, and he went down, and my mother, bless her heart, closed up the house and got us kids down there. And when I went into my bedroom, we were in a 3-bedroom rental duplex. I had a twin bed, my brother had the other twin, and there was a towel with a flamingo on it that said Myrtle Beach. And I just always had a soft spot in my heart for flamingos after that. And he died when I was 10 and a half, so you know, it's kind of fun that flamingos are coming into vogue now. My colors in the trailer are turquoise and pink. Yeah, I call it the Easter egg, and because it's all white inside and white outside too. And Joann's has some fleece fabric that's turquoise with pink flamingos on it, and I don't really like fleece blankets, but I think I'm gonna have to go and get a length of that just because I want it till the money runs out, and then I'll be done. So that's all for now. I have my appointment tomorrow. I don't know where we're gonna go from there. I did order some. There's a new keto shake coming on the market. Goody Beats video. He's been working with one of the nutrition companies, you know, the muscle build men's things. That's being sexist. Sorry, ladies, if you're doing muscle protein. But I ordered some. I looked at it. It's whole egg protein and butter. It's keto ratios, 70, 15, and 5. And so it's absorbed more slowly than the whey protein isolate, which I usually use. But whey tends to make your insulin spike because it's absorbed so rapidly. But the reason that it's good for me as a bariatric DS patient is because it's absorbed so rapidly. So I thought, well, I got some. It also has the extra ketones in it to make you feel better while you actually get keto adapted. P3's coming, and I've been dreading it. So, you know, I'm so ADHD that this will be novel. So maybe the novelty of having this new shake, I think it's white cake batter flavor or something. I'll suck it down, whatever it is. But it does have that ascoline K in it, potassium K. And that raises, that's a sweetener that is known to raise insulin, but it's way at the end after sucralose. So why they felt like they must have needed that last little push in order to get it to work, because here they're selling it, you know, you won't raise your insulin as much, and then they put that in it. So my time's gone. Bye.